Hello. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing solidly okay. How's the camera looking into the screen? Oh. So it's coming. I can see it. Preemptively pausing. How's it going, Majora? Jesus, 5 months? Does not seem like it's been 5 months already. No. No worries. Oh, wait. Oh, no, there we go. It's trying its best. It's attempting. There we go. It kind of got there in the end. I'm gonna be honest, slightly ill-ish. Nothing too bad, just a bit of like low energy, maybe from a it's detuning. It's going. Oh no, kind of back. I don't know why it's been so weird today. Yeah.
Majora Puppet welcomed everyone to the pantry party.
Hey, and I think that's your first one, Majora. Yeah, just slightly low on energy, bit of a scratchy voice, but not too bad. And there we go, all of them are coming through. So there's your grats on the 5 months on stream as well. There we go, and music's back. And then all the cheese is gonna come through. Honestly, that sounds so nice. It is the one thing I could have done with today, was just getting back from work. We're all happy. I'm live on the day I said I was going to be live instead of... I'm like, what, half an hour late? But at least I'm half an hour instead of a day and half an hour. Where are we in this queue of cheers? I'm waiting for it. There's a different one that's going to come up. I can see the redemptions. No, one more. And then, waiting for it. Wait. Hold. There we go. Oh no, there's more. Anyway, but yeah, I could have done with that today. Just get back, do nothing, and have food made for me would have been ideal. And hopefully, we do find the shiny today. I'm still hunting Duraludon. I've got something to show you. I was doing in between streams. The deer sounds like me because it is me. Just a load of me clapping and then just me saying random things. Like, woo, so good, woo. I'm only just realizing I did like the NPC thing from like, what is it, TikTok lives or whatever. It's like, ice cream, so good. Yeah, if you listen, there's me in the background while also me going, woo! Yeah, and a bit of me in the background be like, let's go! I might want to change them slightly, but I kind of like how they are. I might want to throw like random guitar riff in there or something. It's because it's usually overlaid with like the music and everything, and I'm usually probably talking over as well. But yeah, if I go over to the game screen, which, there we go. And then so I can actually see it. So it's only loading one scene. I've been doing some stuff in between streams as well. Oh god, my camera's over something. Oh, but it's right there, so it's fine. It's a random Zelda screenshot. But, wait, why is it? Oh, I know why it's done that. So, we're building tension. The full 30-second clip of this. I was doing resets in Arceus for Alpha Electivire just because that was the easiest thing to do in between like getting a video edit and done, which should hopefully be out tomorrow. I'm now on to like audio, which is fairly quick, so you should have a video tomorrow. But you heard the sound and I caught it. So while I was doing resets, I found shiny Electabuzz. It's the boy. Still not alpha, so I'm still attempting to get them. Like, and I've also noticed if I do these resets, there is the chance for either an Electabuzz or a Lekid to also be alpha randomly. But yeah, I'm almost at the line for this, which isn't going to be towards my living next because it's not from Kanto. But it's got to be fun to just have the line. And what is this clip? Oh, it's me actually catching it. Because this is how I record stuff when I'm not on stream. I just do like 3 clips of like seeing it first appear, entering a battle, and then also the clip of me catching it. And then hopefully, as I edit them together, they make a nice little string when I actually make a video. Because obviously this is going to be Indigo Disc, which is, we're almost in December, so we're almost 2 weeks away from it. But that's your update. In between streams, I found Shiny Electabuzz. Who's just going to sit in Arceus probably forever, if I'm honest. But hopefully today it's going to be Shiny Duraludon, which, fingers crossed, we need to get some shiny look in there. But yeah, super chill day. It's my last day of... Oh yeah, I can do that trade for if you want. Yeah, it's probably best doing it now before I load up Diamond properly and start hunting. So you can actually get the Lucario, which I still don't think I've renamed to Dash Bun. I've got to remember to do that before I send it. So, uno momento. I'll get that for you. Let's just swap out Diamond. Come on, there we go. Diamond out and Scarlet in. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no worries. Like I said, it's literally just like any time you wanted to. Screens blink. Oh, no, it will. It'll have blinked because I was moving around the Switch. And I know I'm going to have to pull the headphones out. So I'm only going to put one in for now. And I think Majora's still got the Lucario for you if you want it. I don't know if you've got online, but I can also just trade you through home, I think. Which I'm going to load up now on my phone and see if that's actually a possibility. Otherwise, just whenever I can hold it forever for you. It'll be a constant reminder of the random Lucario called Raycario. Oh no, it's because I caught that many Lucario, to be honest. I just assumed they were all Lucario. But yeah, the Luxio. Wait, was Luxio Arceus? I think Luxio was Arceus, wasn't it? There is home. And I'm just randomly facing a fence. Yeah, okay. I gotta swap it again. But let's first just wait for home to load up. Come on. It's just sinking. It's freaking out a little bit. Okay. That'll load by the... Oh, bye-bye, mic. My mic may just randomly disappear off screen, which it's payday tomorrow and I'm really tempted to get a new mic. Get the typical streamer, podcaster, Shure SMB mic. Okay. Second game swapped out in all of 10 minutes. Which, annoyingly, I was already in Arceus. What would you love? I think I've got an idea. Because you mentioned it a little bit ago on Discord, I think. But it's a chill stream, so it might actually be a decent time for you to do it. Especially with that, you can guide me. Oh, we're loaded. And there is news. Oh, I'll tell you what I can do today. Oh, that'd actually be quite cool. You'll just hop on like a... It can be a voice channel, text channel, whatever, and just like stream the shiny hunt, or just like share screens. Or a race, that could actually be quite funny. Let's see. Is there a trade feature? Like specific? There's room. Oh, friend trades. Yeah. So I think. What are friends? Oh, I know Electivire. Ooh, You know what? It's not hard to find one of these. Basically, just the way you got to set one of these up is find a mass outbreak, clear the outbreak, save, and reload it. And it'll constantly load new shinies. Or not new shinies. Well, hopefully new shinies. But new Pokemon every time you load the save. So there's a chance anytime you load for it to be shiny. So that's just how I've been doing that one. But I don't think I can trade from here. Can I? To be honest, never traded in Arceus. I don't know if I will have to trade that to a different game. That's a good question, to be honest. How do... Wait. This might be a Google thing to attempt. Oh, and friend code. Okay, I shared the friend code in the Discord. Can I do that from here? Ooh, I might be able to. Select a channel. General in my one. Does that work? Yes, it does. That's a QR code. That's dumb. Well, we're not doing it that way. Bit of a copy code. And then just paste that and put like Pokemon Home friend code. There we go. That way you won't need online to do it. Oh, and also got to look up how to trade in Arceus. If not, I will have to just throw it to Scarlet. How to trade Legends Arceus. Visit the woman at the trading post in front of the training grounds. Okay, so we do have to go back to the village. So I can trade in this game. Record my findings. Go on. What was it? I've fought a Rapidash, apparently. Yeah, I needed the bunk. I was being dumb. I also needed the bunk because I didn't pick to go back to the village. I just like, continue excursion. So training grounds, and then rename the Luxio. Which means I've got to go over this way. Who's going to be loaded in today? No one, apparently. It's not loading in any of my Pokemon. And I apparently haven't got that. Okay, so it wasn't that one because that would be the first one. After I like it, there we go. Luxio, change name. And then try and remember how to spell Dashbun. Which I feel is like this. Yeah, that looks right. And then training grounds. I can't fast travel, but I'm already on foot now. Is it? Oh yeah, she makes sense actually because she's all the online stuff. Okay, and then I want to trade. Oh, I'm really off as a person, but also just in general today. I'm keeping to a theme. It's a brand for today, just being off. Which is also going to be my theme for tomorrow because today was my last day in work, so book tomorrow off. So this is for the Luxio because I found Luxio in Arceus. So let's... I need to get rid of my camera because I cannot see what I'm typing. You don't? Okay, well I'll rename it and then just, I guess we'll do it through Scarlet or like Scarlet Violet, whatever one you've got. So he's at least named right. And I can save the game. I was trying to save a step, but it's not saving a step if you physically can't do it. Oh yeah, I think you mentioned this as well. Like Ray sent me the less than 999 shiny Diglett. Yeah, it's definitely in the box. I renamed it from the box, so it should be fine. Yeah, it was a nice surprise getting that. I'm not gonna lie. Also, a bit of salt in the wound of getting it. You're like, it's less than 999. Which, annoyingly, I could show you bits of the video I've been working on, but it's not on this computer. It's on my laptop downstairs. Let's go to this, load up Arceus, and then I think it's in Shiny 1. I might make a team for a different one. And just be like, see if I can do like a Nuzlocke run of only shinies that are being gifted. That might not be a bad idea. It's a good title and thumbnail. Which obviously doing YouTube and bits. All up for that. Imagine if I did. I still even kept the one that wasn't shiny because I just like the stories behind them. Because that's why I like shinies in general. They've always got a little bit of a story of like how you hunted them or whatever. Or if they were random encounters. Like I think I've still got a Munchlax you traded me or something. Oh, I'm curious what the best mon is. Oh, wait, I'm not done in this yet. Then if I go to Scarlet, I could just randomly break out like a shield and trade you through that. Just for no reason. But I think you said you've been going through Scarlet, haven't you? Yeah, there's still Raycario there. And Little Squirvet. I actually had to break out a second shiny box in this as well. That's just cruel. Now I know something's coming. Yeah, there we go. Less than 999. Right after the shiny Gligar and Gliscor for the for the Indigo Disc team. And also Dipplin that we decided on last stream. Okay, there we go. I'll throw Scarlet in now. Third game swap for the stream. Bye-bye Mike again. Why are you sorry already? What is gonna get traded to me? And how is it gonna be a sly jab? Oh. I did just click launch for that, didn't I? Or is the game not reading properly? No? Not. Oh yeah, it couldn't be read properly. It's alright, I could use a bit of movement. I've been just so low energy and just not wanting to move that actually moving's... It's picking me up a little bit. And hopefully, depending on when I finish the edit for the video, because it's just the audio, then I might actually be able to get to the gym for the first time in like almost 2 weeks. Okay, hopefully now it can be ready. And that makes sense, it's just swapped it to the front. And which one? That's it. Let's see what is this Pokemon is going to be traded to me. I need to schedule in a day a month to do like, maybe tie it into what, this mic is just gonna you know what, I'm not even gonna fix it. It's gonna be a constant risk of like the mic leaving the stream for a bit. But yeah, I might schedule in a day, like you're saying, doing a community shiny day. I just happen to be streaming at the same time, but we can all be going in Discord and see who gets one first. Do that like once a month, but I also hunt ones that you want. So technically I'm still hunting, but I'm hunting for yous. Because I like doing that during the 12-hour stream. That was actually quite fun. Mainly because I have to figure out how to like try and do the most efficient hunt on the fly sort of thing. Okay, Pokeball. I'm definitely online. God, just break out the telescope for it. Link code 12364509. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's only 4 numbers. Are you online? Oh, wait, 6875. Ooh. Anxiously waiting for the other 4 numbers. He's teasing it. Just those 4. Can you... Oh! I didn't realize you could set less than 8. That's good to know. I guess it just adds so many more options. There we go. Because I guess a load more people set like all 8 numbers. So it's quicker to find them if it's not looking for it. And apparently you still need a mouse hold. Dash bun in the... Ooh! You've also got the mysterious ball or whatever it is. What is... Oh! Dash bun for dash bun? Oh, I love it. He's definitely going... Like, maybe even if it doesn't make like a video team or like one of my teams at some point. That's a good raid mon. Like, you'll have gave me 2 raid Pokemon at this point that I'll probably use. Ooh, the summary as well. Okay. I'll check that. And the rare shiny fish. You properly trained as well. Nice. So when you're sent over. His name's Hoodie and it just like full screen the paw there. Oh, and is that a moonball as well? Nice. Okay, you said check the summary. Flying that's a Terra one? Or is this a specific build? Has it got a fly move? No. I'm assuming it's a Terra one then. Wow, where's the judge? Can I only judge him in a PC? 25th of the 10th. Relatively recent. Okay, yeah, that makes sense then. Yeah, in a crystal cavern. Sorry, I've only just noticed that you specifically took it all the way to level 69. Nice. Yeah, cheers for that. I really wasn't expecting it. You can go, oh, and it will be the first new addition to this box. Where's the other one? So I will show you that I did, yeah. Wait, was Gligar the one? Yeah. Like I was saying, I saved the normal ones that get traded as well. Just because they've got, well, your names. Raising yours. Is there others? Oh god, and I'm hesitant to start getting eggs for... Actually, no, that'd be good for the edit tonight. Because you just, annoyingly for the Masuda method in this, just leave it. While I'm editing, I can just be collecting eggs in the background. That's actually kind of nice. So I'm basically going to go from one Masuda hunt to the other tonight. I'm just going to double save, because you can never be too sure, but that... Thank you for the dash bun. You've sent me the hoodie. Now you just got to get a hoodie for yourself in one way, shape or form. Yeah, I mean, if you just do it through home, you can swap files. Yeah, the dash bun for dash bun trade worked. Okay, now, hopefully, last swap of games. Yeah, you can do it though. I'll load it up and show you because it's something not a lot of people know you can do in home, which I do it a ton, especially when I only had one version of like, when I only had Shield and only had Brilliant Diamond, I could swap between the same save files. Infinity Diamond, Arceus, Scarlet. Did I not get? I didn't even get Shield out. I wasn't even on the right game. Yeah, because this was something my brother-in-law actually asked me and I showed him. Then I forgot and then he showed me. It was a weird time. I was having another one of these off days. So I went, yeah, no, you can do it because you told me. I was like, oh yeah, I did. So if you come into it where it's got your profile at the top, you literally just click it. And then you can choose between any of the files on your Switch. So if I go to alternate, it'll show all the save files there. And I can go into this Shield save file, for example. And when it loads, you'll see I don't have 4 boxes in this one. I don't think, anyway. Yeah, no, it's just random ones where I was hunting like the extra legendaries for the living decks and whatever. Makes your life so much easier. It's actually an easy way to swap to doing your shiny team for Scarlet. Oh, and it looks like it's not reading properly. Oh no, it's because I had home open. Never mind. Okay, now let's attempt to get relaxed again. Yeah, it's just not super obvious, especially because it starts you on the save files and not your actual file. But I just found it randomly clicking around. And let's pop that there, I guess. Yeah, saved you 500. Like, I'm gonna try and save myself 300 odd by not buying that mic that I want. So many eggs. Oh my god. I'm actually going into an... Okay, I'm gonna have to just hatch through all of these. And there's a spare alchemy from the alchemy video. Where do I put him? I guess over there, next to this Squovid that didn't actually end up making the video. Okay, I guess we're just cracking. I need to stop. Like, I don't even make that pun deliberately. It's just my vocabulary. But I guess we're just gonna do laps through Hala. And just see where the hell it hatches. Oh, my voice is so ruined today. It's been great for like, while I've been driving home, getting more like metal and classic rock vibes while I've been singing. Probably hasn't helped my voice. Because I'm definitely sounding a bit more hoarse. Which I'm not going to randomly start hunting a horse like the 12-hour stream. Where I just said milk a whole ton and ended up trying to hunt a miltank. Oh, god damn it. I was kind of hoping... Oh my god, the echo on that without the music. I didn't realize it was so reverby. I was also hoping that was going to be a redo, like the Living Dex Shiny Binnacle. Which is the only reason I ever remember that Pokemon's name. Is because of that video now and the fact that I've got the shiny of it. And, okay, I need to not run through areas like this. Have I got any water? Shoot. Go for it. This is a perfect stream to just chill and ask me questions that you want to know. I mean, hands down, I don't even have to think. My Spotify Wrapped was like 90% of them. It's the Foo Fighters by like a country mile. I think I've seen them live 3 times. I think coming up a 4th. I mean, thankfully, before he passed, I saw Taylor Hawkins perform twice. It's just amazing. Like, jaw dropped. And even at his tribute concert, his sons were just jaw dropping as well. Like, they take right after him. I'm trying to remember what tours ready. I think Concrete and Gold. It dropped. It's like, how is he getting away with streaming this crap? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through the albums. I know the first one was definitely Concrete and Gold. I guess I'm just gonna do laps of the wild here. Spotify, come on. Help me here. No, I don't want to see my Wrapped for a third time. I had to check my Wrapped again because I forgot what was in it. Oh, I'm first one of the stream. Is it going to be a shiny? In the middle of typing it, you remember where you put it. Nah, not the first one. Okay, let's go Foos and have a look at their albums. Because I think since Concrete and Gold, I've managed to see them live every time. No, don't type in Scarlet and Violet. Foo Fighters. I'm honestly, the amount of times you do that, and we've been talking about this at some point, can't remember with who, but we were going over like times when something's clearly been there and you just haven't noticed. Like, a girl I was talking to was saying she was talking on the phone with her mum going, it's so annoying, I just can't find my phone. And then at the end of it, she realised, like, oh, I'm talking on my phone. And her mum was purely gaslighting her, just not saying anything. Just feeling like she knew how dumb her daughter was being at the time. Ooh, the glass. Multiple times, I've definitely done it where I've been looking something up on my phone. And it's sober as well. I mean, that's me through and through. I haven't even got the excuse of being drunk. Let's see. Concrete and Gold. Medicine at Midnight. That was the last tour I saw them on. And then also the tribute contest. That was the third. And I'm going to go see them for the But Here We Are tour next year. I managed to get 3 tickets for it. So it's going to be me, my dad, and one of his friends wanted me to get them tickets as well. So it's going to be 3 of us going. Because I've went just me because I could only get 1 ticket. Actually, no. Wait. Yeah, I've done that exact same thing as well. I've seen them 4 times. Because I also went to see them at Leeds Festival. So next year will actually be the 5th time I've went to see them live. Which, considering most bands you only ever go and see them live once, kind of proves that they're my favourite. Which, I need to go see more bands live. Like, I also need to say the word like a lot less. Go and see Queens of the Stone Age the other week. It was the first band I went to see live in a while. And they were amazing. As much as me and my cousin were kind of... It was also the first concert I've went to see sitting down for a while. Because usually I love being in the middle of the crowd and that atmosphere when everything kicks off. But yeah, me and my cousin were just sat there taking the mick out like a couple of the bands just because it's what musicians do. And we're both like, did you hear him solo by just going up in the major scale? Like, not playing around with it, just da 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 da. And I think I've already said this, but one of the bands was your typical, like, oh, what was the name? I'm definitely wasn't the name, but it's just what's yeah, literally, like, no messing around with like diddle-da or anything, just straight rise. But I'm gonna just random name for a band, Chip Tune. It was something like 2 syllables. It's like, we are Chip Tune 1 2 3 4, and just blasting through every song. And when you're like an Australian band as well, I'm not gonna attempt to do the accent. It's like, we've got 5 minutes left, and I just looked at my cousin and went, all right, they've got like a whole album they can burn through in this 5 minutes. And just laughing to each other, which was a complete juxtaposition to the band before them that were just, everything sounded the same, and it was kind of chill, but not like chill enough that you'd zone out and not pay attention anymore. But then Queens came on playing No One Knows straight off to get everyone back in the mood. Which, considering I don't know Queens of the Stone Age nearly as well as the Foos, there's still that same vibe and they've still got that distinct sound to them. Like, I was playing the album while I was driving up to meet my cousin, and you can just tell, even without Josh Holmes singing, their sound. Like, it's weirdly kind of like Middle Eastern-y, I guess. Like, bits of that vibe in the middle of like everything else blasting at you. But then, since Spotify kind of like called me out and it's like, all you listen to is, what was... I'm trying to remember my genres, because my genres were quite funny when it came up. I think it was like, your top genres are rock, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. And I was like, pop. So clearly Ed Sheeran filling in rank 2 there for me. And then I think it was like alternative rock. Why am I swapping an egg for an egg? Alternative rock, heavy metal, and then my 5th one was just randomly show tunes. And even one of the girls I work with looked at me and went, who the hell was show tunes for you? And I just looked and went, that is definitely just 2 albums. And it's The Greatest Showman and Hamilton. Just because The Greatest Showman has a great soundtrack just on its own. Never mind being part of a musical. And Hamilton's Hamilton. I could listen to that and like relive the story just through the album. Because that is the most musical I think I've seen. And I'm not a musical person. I usually get like... they just tear me off, I guess. They're just not my vibe, but those 2 got me. And my brother-in-law knows this. But still got me to watch those 2 and you'll like these 2. I know you're not a musical fan, but you'll like these 2. Trusted him, and he wasn't wrong. Although, we do a little bit share the same brain cell. Went into fairly different fields. He's more engineering, like architecture. I went straight down that video and graphics route. But there was a reason we got on instantly as soon as my brother, like, we went out on a first kind of like meeting, central Liverpool, few drinks. My brother went to get a round of drinks in, and when he came back he couldn't get a word in edgeways between the 2 of us. As soon as we were like, oh, you like Pokemon? You like Dragon Ball? And we were just like, we're meant to be. We were meant to meet. You get to do all the romantic stuff, whatever, with my brother, and we'll just do like the best friends bit. I need to fill my bottle in a minute as well, because I'm feeling my voice. I'm talking more than I thought I was. I was assuming I was just going to sit here and just be all chill. But I think as soon as I press that start streaming button, Sutton flicks in my head and goes, you have to entertain. Though Sutton has just also flicked in my head going, you need a headache tablet. Whatever you took earlier is wearing off. I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight. Depending on when I actually get to bed. Because it's going to depend on when I finish the edit and if I end up going to the gym, because I feel like I've been feeling worse because I haven't been going to the gym. And what happens when I don't go to the gym? My shoulders for some reason then super tighten up, which you think would be the opposite. You think if I'm using them, they get a lot tighter. But now apparently just I keep stretching them and they stop headaches. Which is probably another thing I should bring up when I go to the doctors to get checks. And also no Duraludon so far. I saw there have been potential leaks out for the Indigo disc, by the way, and I'm just completely trying to avoid them. Like I did with the Teal Mask. But I'm super tempted to see what our Chaladon Shiny is going to be like. But that may also be a fun thing to find out on stream. Because that is part of what I got to think since I started making videos and stuff. Is how is the reaction going to come across on stream, but also in videos. Which also, by the way... oh wait, I just realised TTS isn't on. Is it going to find if I just put in TTS? Will it search my hard drives? No. I'm just going to do circles while I try and find the file. There we go. And one hard drive did you want again? No, the opposite. I just forgot to turn it on. Like many of my failed attempts on nights out, I forget to turn people on. G OBS apps, and then hopefully this doesn't load 5 instances of it like last time.
It's time!
Oh no! Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Being so slow today.
The advert!
There we go. Ironically, I think this is just you, Majora, so you did this to yourself. But advert time, yay! Yeah, you did it to yourself. Self-inflicted. Just committing seppuku. Yeah, I was gonna say, you've got a sub, haven't you? Let's put in a channel so it knows where to look for the chat. And I guess just play. Play. Oh no, I need to choose where to save it. I was like, why is that working? I coded this. I should know how it works by now. Well, I didn't code it. Imagine that right home was a shiny. There we go. Should have chat TTS now. So I have to do less of the talking and it can save my voice a little bit. And there we go. It's going to be one of these right after I've loaded up the TTS.
Ha ha ha, no ads.
No, it shows you not to have ads. I know that can happen. It's kind of odd, but also I don't super care. I can just be happy that you got no ads.
TTS on.
Yep. It's working, thankfully. I need to work in some of those features we've been talking about for like a version 2. But I have so much other stuff to do. Like, also, apologies for the spam in Discord of all of those VODs going live.
I thought you turned off the channel point TTS.
Oh no, that's always on. I think I always leave that on. Like, if there's stuff where I don't want the chat TTS to talk over me and like I want the videos to be a bit clearer, then possibly would just leave it off. But for stuff like this, I'm going to mute it anyway, so I don't mind it. Or if I'm just doing like all the stuff that probably isn't going on the channel, so anything that isn't Pokemon related, for now. Eventually may start doing other stuff that isn't Pokemon on the channel. But if you ever see me playing something not Pokemon, the chat TTS is definitely going to be on. And I think I might just take a quick break and leave you at JP while I go get some water. Considering I just hatched those. And I'm probably going to have a Pokemon run at me while I'm away. But enjoy JP and I'll be back in a second with some water. Literally a second. Which, speaking of little JP and Ipiage, I just realised that I can put both of these in. I think I only had one in from when I was doing the other bits. Which is probably not the best for while I'm sitting the way I am. But yeah, speaking of it, do I want to give it a gender? I don't think I care enough to give it a gender. There we go. Yeah, at some point I want to get the hunt going for the J and the P. And maybe on stream try 3D modeling my own custom JP and modern Sword and Shield to get him in. Or maybe at that point modern Scarlet and Violet and just changing another Pokemon's model that isn't an unknown because I'm not in those games. Or this, actually.
JPPJ when?
Whenever I get round to it. There are other things, including a break I need to do from like videos and not streams, just specifically doing videos. Considering I know as soon as the Indigo disc comes out, I'm gonna go pretty heavy on trying to get that out. But I've been doing late nights.
I need to go to bed in style.
There you go. I don't know what that means. I also know what it is. Definitely late for you. I do have school tomorrow. I don't know why I said that. Just kind of, I've never actually got to say that seriously.
Yes, I have.
I can't even say I've got work tomorrow, but that's happy. Like, I haven't got work tomorrow, yay. Although it is going to be all prep for Saturday because I have my work's Christmas night out. So Sunday may be another chill stream. Because pretty much my plan for the weekend is try and relax tomorrow. Enjoy the video going out and maybe just make some thumbnails.
But will I sleep? No.
Story of my life. I'm with you there. Definitely should sleep. It's been one of the things that's made me realise, like, next year I might really try and...
I'm a making TTS message instead, cool cat.
I'm waiting for the... I think we landed on 1,500 characters, was it? For the last long paragraph. But yeah. I realised while I've been trying to do this camping video, I've not been sleeping. Like, putting so many hours into it, which has made me realise, like, I might want to go a bit harder on YouTube and stuff next year, considering I've pretty much done my goals for this year. I'm just kind of like heading for the finish line. I think I said this because my goal was, and I think you actually asked me, or someone asked me what my goals were. I was like, YouTube partner and Twitch affiliate. They're my goals. Done, but I want to try and go a bit more seriously with it next year. Because of what I realised, like me putting so many hours into the video to where I was going into work with like 2 hours sleep because I just really wanted to get the video done. I was like, oh, I want this. I was like, this would be nice if it was a thing. I just need to really figure out a production workflow that doesn't kill me. Because I managed to, pretty much what was 2 hours sleep, and that 2 hours sleep was comatose after I finished my dinner. Like, had it around 6ish, woke up at 8, cracked on with the video, looked up from the clock and went, oh my god, it's 7 o'clock. Like, not consistently 12 hours working, but near enough.
Pee pee poo poo.
Here we go. Oh,
Pee pee poo poo.
you got the double? Yeah, when I realised I was putting that many hours into it, even though it was actually painful when the edit was slowing down, I was like, oh, this is good. I could go for this. Which, I was randomly scrolling through Twitter, and I'm hoping something comes of it, because it will be a step towards hopefully being able to do more stuff like streaming video wise. Although it would be more of my time in the short term, which actually may mean less videos, probably the same streams, because I don't stream for long. It's what, usually like 2 hours-ish. But I was just randomly scrolling through Twitter, which is rare for me because I pretty much never load that out. I saw Rubber Ross putting a call out for like video editors to help his editor. Kind of like cut down streams, but also do short form stuff. So hopefully something comes to that, because it's part-time. And he's on American time, so it will be extra money in the short term as well. Extra money, more towards what I want to do. And then, depending on how it goes, I could maybe transition away from doing a real job. Although I guess video editing for someone else is still technically a real job. In quotes. Although to be fair, if anything earns your money, it's a real job. I know everyone for me like, YouTube isn't a real job. It's like, a lot of YouTubers who've made it earn way more than me. That's definitely a real job. A lot of them make businesses. If that isn't a real job, I don't know what is. I've never wholly understood that argument. But I think that argument comes a little bit from jealousy. Because if you get past the point where you are the sole person doing everything, it can become what people see it as. Although, there's then like scope creep of what you want to do, kind of creative wise. Because if you stop putting so much time into it, I feel like you're doing less work, and you need to justify earning the money you do if you pass that point. So that's when you see people going from like just making videos and streaming to like making merch and doing all that kind of stuff, or like hosting events, touring, just doing other things. It's a scope creep of wanting to justify your lifestyle and earnings. Which, like I say, is hopefully a goal that I can move towards next year. Even if it is just moving jobs to do something a bit closer to maybe like games or music or something. Because I still count my blessings that I'm doing anything creative for a job. Considering you say you're doing anything artsy as a kid, people are like, oh no, you need to try and learn other skills. That isn't going to make you money. And I'm just sitting there like, haha, it pays for my house and my car. And my life in general. The nice things for my capture cards, for my games, for my lights and my instruments. Even though I think I've only paid for my acoustic guitar thinking about it now. But everything else, I bought my amp and my pedals and everything. But as long as you're stubborn enough and stick to it, you can earn a decent wage doing something creative. Whether it's for someone else or for yourself. The for yourself is the harder one. If I don't end up being able to because the next step I see of like what I'd like to do, journeying like this whole thing wise, would be to just put more of my time into it. So hopefully go part-time in my current job to be able to put more time into Twitch and YouTube. If I could do that next year, it would be a friggin' miracle. I'll say that right now. That might be a 2-3 year plan sort of thing. Unless things really take off. I think that's my next year plan. And then my plan in general, like my goals, I guess. I mean, I'm doing this a bit earlier. Usually this is like a, hey, we'll do this over. We'll, like, Oh, what are they called? Why am I'm definitely very eepy. New Year's resolutions. I'm basically saying my New Year's resolutions now. Which is, if it isn't YouTube and Twitch that help me go part-time in my current job, it is something along the lines of maybe like editing for a YouTuber or something to help me go part-time. And just give me a bit more freedom in general. Especially if it was like a editing for an American YouTuber to where I have the whole day to myself to do whatever I need to. Even if it is like pulling late nights to get edits done or whatever. Sleeping a bit later into the day, but then I've got the whole day to like see family, see friends, enjoy my life, get to the night, and then I work. Plus, you know, not having a load of non-creative people tell me what they want and then going, I don't like it. Because it's the downside of going kind of like the stable salary way is those are people with businesses who generally aren't creative, but they know they need your skills. And pretty much they know they need something and they kind of know what they want but can't voice it. So it's a lot more back and forth because they don't have an awareness of what you do specifically. Or they just assume your stuff is easier than it is and give you way less time to do stuff. Which has led to me having to maybe tomorrow on my day off nip into work for like a second because people have messed me around time wise. Organising because I need to take photos of people. And they're like, yeah, let's do it tomorrow, meaning today. And then dipping in the morning without letting me know. Like jumping in the car. And I'm just like, but I needed to... Oh. So I may have to go in tomorrow just to get a picture of them. It's just fun to do when you're off going into work, you know. Even if it is like no stress. With deadline for projects that I've got tomorrow and Monday off. So that deadline for projects I have less time to work on and I'd like to make the most of my days off. I'll get like random calls like, how do I do this? Or I need this, where is it? Which is a little bit of like, just because I'm used to at this point, being like sole creative in some places. Or like having my projects. Like I've been in marketing companies where, or agencies, where I've been the sole creative, but I've still been the sole one on certain projects. And people don't know like what I've worked on or like where stuff is and like organising whatever. So I really dread taking days off. And usually I leave people with everything fine. I don't really have to worry about it. But literally leaving work today, I was driving back with a stress headache just going, there's stuff that still needs doing that I physically couldn't get done because they were locking up the offices I was leaving. So I physically couldn't stay to get stuff done if I wanted to either. And I was also thinking, I have to jump on stream at some point and I kind of want to do that. So if I'm to get back, have something to eat to give me a bit of energy and still jump on stream at a half decent time, which obviously kind of got there. Like I say, half an hour instead of 24 and a half hours. It's really wearing thin, this job at the minute. I'm hoping coming towards Christmas, which Christmassy jumper on today, by the way. Coming towards Christmas, it kind of chills a little bit. And maybe this works night out on Saturday should help everyone relax a little bit. But right now, world's on fire. So how's everyone else's, I guess? To just go with the theme of Smash Mouth lyrics, I guess. The theme no one asked for or even brought up. I'm not gonna lie, this music is chilling me out in a good way, but it's not the stream vibe because I will. It may be a sleep stream. It's changed the mood slightly. And it works because I'm on the bike. Although, picking up the mood a bit while eggs are slowly hatching on screen is a real juxtaposition. Put those two moods up. I'm curious, how many eggs have I been through so far? So I'm pretty much... Actually, no, I am on another box now because it'll be an easy time to count. There we go. I remembered words. Let's go. It's going to be 30 per box. 30, 60, 90, 120, 180, 2,000, 210, 240, 200, 270.
Pee pee poo poo.
There we go. Keeping me awake. So what was that? 240, 270. I'm at right now. That doesn't sound right. 8, 9. No, but it will be 270. Which I think I've went over. Oh, I'm forgetting his name now. Hoping he's not lurking here. Is it Wildfire's odds? I think it's at like 164. Which also, if you're curious, because I've been keeping counters for ones that won't track like inboxes and stuff. For the Electivire hunt that I've been resetting for, it's currently at 325. So every time I've been resetting, I've just been like tapping and adding to the counter. Which that's not that back there. So 325 resets. And kind of a shiny there. I think I got the shiny Electabuzz at 57 resets. And I'm trying to remember what the odds are for Arceus with the shiny charm. Which might be something good to look up, but I'm trying to just hatch eggs. Because I'm not doing anything else. Legends. Arceus, let's hope I don't run into anything while I'm not looking. Shiny odds charm. Search, that would help over here. Press enter. 819 apparently. The shiny charm rate in myself. Wait. Standard rate is 819. Oh, the standard shiny rate. And that's mass outbreaks. So as long as I don't go over 800 for the Electivire one, I count that as a win. But judging by some of my other hunts, there is potential. Because if it ends up going real long, I won't have any form of alpha in my team. Also, depending on how long Piplup wants to take. Because what was... Oh, Froakie was in the Teal Mask video as well. Wait, no, Froakie will be in my pictures. How many eggs was Froakie? Oh, there we go. There's the TTS.
Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to... What is this now?
There's a couple.
Part 4 of Majora's TTS message
There's part
nonsense.
4.
Nosnans. Nonsense. I think that's how you spell it.
The
In
second
today's
one, yeah.
TTS we will do absolutely nothing of notice. Yes. This is another boring Majora TTS messer. Hello. Hello, is
Oh,
S0 me body there?
I like the embracing. I just feel like it's kind of my vibe. Like, who cares about this? Who's
You
actually
need to help
listening?
me.
Listening?
I'm lost
Oh,
in these
second one.
wicked woods. And I'm hearing all these weird noises. Wait, these voices sounds too familiar. Oh no. Oh no. You gotta be kidding me. Just perfect. You know what that means. My time is up. I wish you farewell, Bernard. You were a good
Bernard's
friend.
back.
Don't let the JP get you next. Stay strong and survive. For my sake.
Sorry, I forgot you were the other half of Bernard's mind. Bernard the schizophrenic. Whose alter ego. Kind of like a really low rate Moon Knight. That no side is a superhero, they're both just normal people. Just like Bernard and Majora. Single man, just a man. Not a hero, just a man. Does he do anything special? No, he's just a man. Technically men.
Morse code didn't get read.
Oh no, it did. Well, now you know. I think if you do TTS, slashes also count as spaces. Because certain punctuation, it just won't read out. Unless it's in certain formats. Like, I think I do like 1/10 will be read out as like 1 out of 10. But just slashes on their own, it won't be like slash, 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 slash. It'll just pause. And I only know that through obviously who gets brought up every stream. And he isn't live while I'm live now. Which is a change. Unless he went live in between me doing it. No. That's Twitch saying manage your stream on your phone. Yeah, I've only learned that through Doug's chat. And the fact that they've mastered TTS at this point. And get annoyed with when he does the 11 Labs voice to speech and slashes on pauses anymore. But to be fair, I've been watching stuff recently. I actually finally watched season 7 of Rick and Morty the last couple of days. Which, I gotta say, was really good. I loved how they ended it technically on the 6th episode. But then the 7th episode, I was like, oh, it's just a clip show. But they're doing like... oh, I forget what they call it. Sort of like inter-universe TV. I'm forgetting the name of it. Like, they just took a different spin on that, but then actually gave it a storyline. So it was a clip show with a story. Yeah, if you haven't seen the latest season of Rick and Morty by now, highly recommend it. Like, I've been watching that while I've been editing, and also watching the Grand Tour. Been getting back into that, because that's just something different to YouTube stuff. I needed like an eye cleanse of like the type of YouTube content. Needed to watch some proper... That's not even like air quotes. I needed to watch some proper TV for a bit. For like a change of pace. And there's something else that I burned through. That someone told me to watch. Oh! I finally watched through... Oh, I'm with Luke and first. I get to what I finally watched through. That has some.
She sells seashells by the seashore. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck? If a woodchuck could chuck wood. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy. Was he? Betty Botter bought a bit of butter. But the butter Betty bought was bitter. So Betty bought a better butter. And the better butter Betty bought was better than the bitter butter Betty bought before.
Didn't catch out the TTS, but God knows I could not get through that. Like, I got caught up reading it. Never mind trying to say it out loud. Yeah, I finally watched through Loki, which...
Damn it.
I kept getting recommended and someone went, it doesn't start great, and they went wrong. It still wasn't, I don't think it was bad to start. But towards the end of Loki, it got really good. And it kind of came full circle because I think people up to now have been assuming where the MCU's been going. And then they just turned it on its head. Like every reference to where it was going has now been nullified to be vague about it.
You could say it was Loki good.
Yeah, yes, you could. And you could say that with pride if you had kids. Like that's dad joke through and through. Actually, do I give that tongue twister a go? I could just do circles while I'm trying to read it. Away from Pokemon, hopefully. If I can find a nice open spot. Like here isn't too bad. And also check if I've got... Yeah, I do have eggs in my party. Okay. Can I get through it? She sells seashells by the seashore. Instantly off to a bad start. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? This is one I don't know. And I've never heard fully. Betty Botter bought a bit of butter, but the butter Betty bought was bitter. So Betty bought a better butter, and the better butter Betty bought was better than the bitter butter Betty bought before. I got through it, but that was definitely very stuttery. And no way am I going to attempt... I said no way. I can attempt just so you can see how bad it would go. Okay, let's give it a go. Slightly faster. With my, like, half-speed brain. She sells seashells by the seashore. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? Betty Botter bought a bit of... Oh, God. Okay. I'm a decent bit through. Betty Botter bought a bit of butter, but the... No. I stop. I don't mess up. My brain just freezes. Okay. Tense music for trying to get through this. I'm going to stop if I actually get tongue twisted and don't just brain fart. Betty Botter bought a bit of butter, but the butter Betty bought was bitter. So Betty bought a better butter, and the better butter Betty bought was better than the bitter butter Betty bought before.
WHATWHATWTGWAI actually DIDD it.
I don't think I did bad considering. Although I need to do a lot more of that. Because whenever I try and do like more faster, rappier lyrics, that's a bit that catches me is enunciation. Because I realise I'm actually quite lazy with my enunciation when I talk. Like when I'm conscious of it and I'm hearing it back straight into my ears, what's coming out here. I'm a bit better. But definitely if I'm not hearing myself directly, I start to slur a bit more. Well, not slur, but just syllables aren't clear. Which is kind of like how me and my cousin described Josh Holmes singing. Was that he's also not very good at enunciating. At least while he's performing and trying to think of like other things like staying in key. And belting out certain notes. Because I think I actually managed to sing along with one of his songs without using any... What are they called? Not vowels, the other ones. And it's not vowels, not syllables. Consonants. So basically just try and sing without your lips touching. Like if you were to try and sing No One Knows. You're like... We had home, 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 he had home, home. Like that is scarily close to how he actually sings it. Just because it's his style, I guess, that he's got at this point. Because I feel like if it's something he actively didn't want to do, after doing it for decades, he wouldn't still be doing it. But it's just him or his style at this point. Like, it's semi-deliberate. Probably didn't start that way. Now it's probably a bit more of a conscious decision. Wait, did I hatch all his eggs as well? I did swap them. I'm smart. Sorry for the occasional sniffs, by the way. Like I said, a little bit sick. I'd be surprised if it gets to 2 hours. Especially because I want to try and get some sleep. Like, all my rhythms and patterns have been off this week. Between eating, exercising, sleeping. So if I can start with sleep and getting that in line, that would be great to know. Which I'm hoping like an hour and a half-ish for doing the audio editing. Should be fine. Still wake up early-ish tomorrow. Emphasis on the ish. And then get the thumbnail done, get the descriptions done. I news will have my 24-hour camp and shiny hunt video tomorrow. So it will. Hopefully my 10-minute video makes up for the half an hour I was late today. And there's a little bit of like me playing with style. A bit in this one. I'm still finding how I like to edit that's still fast. But still has a bit of flair to it. Which I think I found it. I definitely added in a lot of like efficiencies in my editing process this time. Like managing to make my own preset transitions for things. I wish I could do the glitchier transitions a bit more. Consistently without having just minimizing clicks. Yeah. Should be able to chill a bit. And then just do graphics over the weekend. And I might try a different stream setup for Sunday. Using my laptop to stream instead of my computer. So basically frees up a load of my computer's CPU. My laptop may run the stream a bit smoother. Fingers crossed. And I just basically capture card my PC into my laptop. So it will be like 2 layers of capture cards. It'd be a capture card into my PC. And then my PC screen into my laptop. Oh, here we go.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good feel. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spend IT up. Go out and smash IT. Like OMA God, jump out that sofa. Let's kick IT off.
That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good AFEEL. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spend it.
It's so much slower.
Up. Go out and smash it. Like OMA God. Jump out that sofa. Let's kick it off.
Maybe I should take one of the TTSs off. But that's just funny when it catches me off guard and both of them go. I wasn't expecting it, and for some reason up there didn't see the TTS thing go off. Or like didn't hear the little bloop. To be honest, I want to say my internet's a bit slow today, but I haven't dropped any frames. Stream seems stable, if not a bit low on the bitrate than usual. But it's also variable, because it has spiked.
It just had a feeling.
Yeah, it just knew it needed to join in. It attempted a duet and failed miserably.
Couldn't even say it right.
Yeah. What was the one that got me? It was... oh yeah. O-M-A God. And now I've just got a Will I Am in my head. He's going, oh my God. Baby, let it. I did it again, so I'm gonna let the beat drop. We've looped. Okay, I think we're going back to chill music. We'll do a round of spoopy and then back into chill. Which that's another thing I need to do over the weekend. I need to have more music to these playlists. I might start adding bits in from other games that just have like the same vibes. Get bits of like classic Game Boy games.
1st of December is around the corner.
Quite literally. We're on 22:20. Oh, I'm on 22:22. You're already in the 1st of December, aren't you? You're like a few hours ahead. But round the corner for me. If I account for the minute, can I do maths?
Not yet.
Like, right? Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
1 hour ahead of you.
Yeah, I don't know where I got this from. I, for some reason, was thinking you were 4 hours ahead at one point. I was like, no, that's stupid. Sweden is not that far east. I do a quick compass in my head and go, never eat east.
Swedish boy.
Swedish boy with those sweet, sweet meatballs. Do not take that out of context.
Learn yo geography, Paney.
Honestly, I don't know British geography, never mind the world. I just about know where Turkey and Cyprus are, and that's because I went there on holiday for pretty much nearly every year of my life until like the last few. Partially because I went other places and then COVID and crap. Yeah, I am terrible at geography. Which I did that thing like I was saying with my brother-in-law. I showed him something and then he showed me something that I showed him because I forgot. I knew you weren't that far ahead time zone wise. Also just double checking the Valadons. Yeah, I didn't swap them. I knew you weren't that far ahead time zone wise. Then at some point I forgot that and then thought you were way further ahead than you actually are. And now I've just been corrected back to normal because I relearned it wrong basically. Because the human mind's an interesting thing and I'll forever try and work it out how it works, but I just never know. It's a lost cause, especially mine. I've only got 2 brain cells to keep track of, but I only know where one is. The antithesis of a special case. In every every way you want to take that sentence. I'm one of a kind. I have needs that are a bit more special. Just looking at the live time and I'm like, how much longer do I want to go? So I might be able to last the 2 hours. Might. Although again, might just want to shoot for like the... I might shoot for 145 considering I did other stuff. Oh, just gonna check. Did you add me on home? I'm just thinking while I'm just riding around hatching eggs. I could try and trade with you, potentially. I was using it on another device. Okay, great to know. Just let me log back in. It's closed now. Yes, I want to log in using this device. And still nothing. What are we betting that... Oh! Wait, sorry, I also just remembered that the Samurott event is on this weekend. Because I missed it last weekend. So, if anyone hasn't done the Samurott raid event, now's your last chance. Because I'm going to have to remember to do that this weekend. Which will probably be tomorrow or Sunday. Most likely Sunday. So I'm going to have to like pack bags and travel up to Southport on Saturday. Book myself into the hotel and chill for a little bit. Try and catch up on sleep that I'm probably still going to lose, even though I'm trying to get myself back into patterns. Because I am a terrible human being to everyone else and myself. I don't know how I function or got this far in life. I am an enigma. I am one of... I'm a new wonder of the world. Purely just because people wonder how I'm alive and function. And then they question it even more when they jump onto the stream and be like, you just sit there and do the same thing for hours on end and just basically talk into thin air from my perspective. Like, yous are there, but let's say I had nothing on screen and I didn't have chat up. I could still be here talking into thin air. Because it is a hallmark of, you know, if someone lives by themselves. Because they are way more likely to talk to themselves. You almost lose that filter of like saying stuff in your head. So it just starts coming out just for the sake of using your own voice. Keeping it practiced and warm while you're not talking to anyone in the house. And yeah, I thought I did that. Not the smartest thing of me to do. Okay. We've looped, so back to some chill music. Oh, have I done tense? I haven't done tense. We're doing the whole like... we're going on... Oh god, I can't do this one. We're going on the playlist loops. Which is exactly why I need to make them longer. So if anyone's got any game music recommendations to throw in playlists, I could probably find a place for them as long as they have the same vibes as Pokemon games. Like, if they could pass for being in Pokemon games, that's kind of the minimum. Or just sound similar to any of the soundtracks that have been made. Past, present, or future. Because as I start adding older games in, the vibe has got to change a fair bit. Or if you've just got any, I guess, particular favourites from the more recent games that you haven't heard me play. Oh, I'm going to need a hot bath and a headache tablet in a bit. I'm going to stubbornly go to 145. But I really don't think I'm going to last 2 hours. Another half an hour, I might be dead on stream. This is how gone I am. I'm just thinking, have I said, because I've had this thought, have I said, I wonder if I'm going to get a shiny out of all the eggs I've got. Now, like, I really can't say for honest.
I haven't been in Poke Home for a good amount of time. So long ago that it actually logged me out.
I think it's still... If you know what Pokemon you've had in there, or at least some idea of what should be in there, then if you log in with an account and just double check that's the right one. Or I guess if you wanted any games, I guess, just log in with any account and just make sure you're logged in the same one on your phone as you Switch. Trade them in Pokemon Home and then just drag it onto whatever game you're playing, or you want to use it in, or keep it in. I don't know. Because you should be able to use it free with like the single box you get. I mean, I lasted on the single box for a good while. And then literally only bought it for my living decks, and now I'm kind of stuck paying it in case I'll lose any of the Pokemon now. Because I think they'd always be in there until I pay, but I just can't trust them. Can't trust Ilka or Game Freak. But I guess just test what Nintendo account or email you might have logged in with. Or if you just logged in and didn't get anything that you want to keep. Excuse me. Just use any set up a new account. That's if you don't have Nintendo Online. If you've got Nintendo Online, I can just trade you in the games. You can have your Acario. Maybe even use it in your own Indigo Disc team. Because it'll be probably about the right level. Because that's quite specifically a post-game DLC.
Ah, the music is so much louder.
Yeah, and it's dipped down a little bit now. Unless it is still too loud, but judging by the levels, for me it's not.
Also, I don't have the DLC.
You plan on getting it at any point? Like as like a Christmas or like a birthday thing? We passed the birthday, I think. I think it's been. But potentially a Christmas thing?
No, I meant the home music.
Oh god, yeah. The home music is so loud. And also I finally turned off the Pokemon Go music when it boots up, because that does the same thing to me. Like I have it generally louder just for like when I'm watching YouTube and stuff, because it's usually like somewhere away from me and the speakers aren't pointed at me, so I have it a little bit louder. But then I forget. I'll load up Pokemon Go and I'll be like da 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 da, and it's like I feel like I've been audibly flashbanged. And I feel like it did also happen when I loaded up Pokemon Home before. But just the Pokemon Go one was the worst. I think if it's like Pokemon Go, can I turn the music off?
Wait, it's still loading.
Yeah, it'll be a bit. Cause it's probably got to like do updates and also sync stuff. I'm surprised I dodged that. There we go. Background music in application. You can turn it off. And now let's do the test. I'm going to close home and reopen it and see if it flashbangs your ears. Full volume as well. I didn't hear anything, I think it's safe. Okay, we've definitely looped this. Short playlist. Back to chill. Oh, and there's Piplup on my screen telling me I need to hunt my Empoleon. Is that it? Yeah, there you go. And there's a Postwick song that I usually skip at the start of the playlist. Otherwise, every stream would start with this song, which wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. It's just annoying that I do it all through Windows Media Player. Don't know why, it's just the first one I thought of that was on my computer. That would let me easily swap between playlists, and I don't want to download anything third party. Yeah, it will play a playlist even if it's on shuffle. Won't start at shuffle. It'll always pick the first song and then shuffle. Which is how
Blair, I forgot my password.
Well, time to hit that reset button. Yeah, if you try to do that,
I'll do the trade another time if that's okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you want to stick through it, I'd stay on until you do it. Or we can just do it another time. You could sort it in. Chilled, no rush, no stress. And then once you've sorted it once, if I end up hunting something else for you, then it's done then. And we'll have figured out a way to trade without the online. Which is kind of nice that it's like, because they link the Nintendo account to it, it's nice that they don't require online. Because anything they do through the phone, they don't require the account. At least I don't think. I'm assuming you can still do GTS without any like premium plan. Because there's 2 levels of plan, so that will get to be real messy for anyone using it. If it's like, oh, you put... Oh, also I didn't put eggs in my party. Like, anyone using it, trying to be like, oh, but I got the premium plan. It's like, sorry, you got the premium plan, but you didn't have Nintendo Online, so you can't use these features. Like, it would just be a mess. So I'm glad they didn't do it that way. Although I could also be being very naive because I have both of those. Like, I may have just never noticed because they're both active. But I'm assuming it would be wrong for them to set it up that way. Not assuming. I know it would be wrong for them to set it up that way. I still wouldn't put it past them doing it though. Okay, I think potentially I'm going to get through 2 more... Maybe 2 more loads of eggs because I just ran into this leading turn. I was doing so well. Actually, no, it wasn't. I ran into a Pokemon literally like a minute ago. Probably 2 more loads of eggs. Which is it going to be like end of stream look? Like being one of those. I was about to. Oh, okay. I'm going to get through like 1 more load of eggs. I was about to end stream and then cuts into hatching a shiny. I mean, that would be the way. It happens too often. To the point where I think people put it in videos, some of them just write it like that. Just to make the video a bit more interesting. Which, oh my god, I keep running to Pokemon. I brought it up. That might be an idea for the April Fool's stream. Or like April Fool's video. Like every shiny Pokemon. Like if it ends up being based around shinies. Like I was about to end the stream. And then. And the funny thing. It'd be even dumber. If it was like I was about to end stream. And it's just got my starting soon screen on the screen. Like, I was about to end starting soon. And then I found it. That would be funny. It'd give away the twist. Although it could be like a little Easter egg. It'd be like, well, if you notice this one thing.
Lucky number 777 hit me with luck when I was about to end stream. Gambling is worth it, kids.
Yeah. Oh my god, just give out all the worst advice during the video. So right, I was doing this line of cocaine off the table, wasn't even looking at the screen, and a shiny just, I failed it because it ran off screen. Like, I just, sorry about whacking the mic on the table. You just see me, like, have a shiny pop up on the screen while it's like go down like that, and then as it disappears, I come up and it's just white on my face. That'd be so funny. It'd be so dumb and so unhinged of a video if I started doing bits like that.
Get high and dry on these MFERS.
Yeah. Oh, we. Okay, I've had that too, buddy. We just need a whole list of bad advice to give kids. Just for that one video. And actually, that would be a funny short on its own. Like, maybe I do the two to get both audiences. Like, get the people who watch the main videos, like the full-length ones. And then also shorts, just as a completely unhinged short. So I was trying to get high on these MFs. It's also being a completely PG, like, voice in it. Like saying MFers instead of motherfuckers. Like, F these biatches. Just being painfully PG while saying the least PG stuff. I'm getting more ideas. Okay, I've got stupid ideas for the short. So we've now got 2 potential ideas for April Fools. Well, also, your weird, what I assume was trying to confuse everyone message also gave me a stream idea that is gonna be so dumb. And is also gonna need a fair bit of prep. And it's gonna... No, I feel I was about to say something, it might have spoiled it. But yeah, I got to 145, I'm sniffling. I hatched those load of eggs after running into about 5 different Pokemon. But I think that is going to be it for today. So I can try and comfortably... turn that off. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I can try and comfortably get the video done tomorrow and not stress at all and actually relax a little bit. So yeah, cheers for popping by. It's been a weird one. Slightly less chilled than I thought it was going to be, but kind of nice that it's got me a bit like awake and in the mood.
Have it good, Panaye.
Will do, and you too. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the last of your week. And I will catch you Sunday. Probably in a, fingers crossed, not slightly hungover state, but probably a bit slow. So yeah, enjoy yourselves. Catch us in a bit, and